Well, new at 5, accusations of insider trading led to the suspension of 3 political candidates from the prediction market platform Kalshi. One of the candidates is Minnesota State Senator Matt Klein, who's running for Congress. Senator Klein is a co-author of a bill in the Minnesota legislature aimed at banning prediction markets from operating in the state. The 2 other candidates are an independent running for U.S. Senate in Virginia and a Republican who lost a House primary in Texas. All are accused of betting on their own campaigns. Kalshi says the trades were relatively small but still broke rules. All 3 candidates are suspended from the prediction market for 5 years.